Hello everybody and welcome to the tennis courts at Spring Lake Park High School for North Metro Television's coverage of high school girls tennis. Today, Spring Lake Park welcomes in the Knights of Irondale. J.W. Cox courtside along with Rosie Erickson. And today, the first singles match is our featured match. Paxton Alto for the Panthers and Jenna Tillmann for the Irondale Knights. And Rosie, we talked a little bit off air before this one's about to get underway, but both of these players know each other, so that could lead to an interesting match.
It will be interesting and exciting since they both know each other and they play each other often, so that should be fun.
They play up the road. They play a lot of casual matches together, so they know each other's game. But the other thing they have in common is they both are very patient and can make some long, drawn-out points. For Paxton Alto for Spring Lake Park, on her end, her coach says it's because of conditioning. She can run and stay with any player long enough in a set for them to make a mistake. On the other side, Jenna Tillmann, her coach, saying that she just likes to be patient. She'll pick her time to make her shot, and otherwise she'll just play conservatively and make that point drag out just a little bit.
Exactly. Something else they have in common, they're both captains of their teams. They're both great leaders and encouraging players. So I'm sure it'll be a great match.
Match between the Panthers and the Irondale Knights. Panthers come into this one at 1-3 in North Suburban Conference play. Irondale at 5-1. A lot of other action going on. Both coaches talked about their first doubles teams that'll be going on as well for Spring Lake Park. That's Christina Tran and Katie Thunborg. So they will be on the opposite courts off to our right on the opposite set of courts, and they'll be going up against Anna Welty for the Knights and Yesenia Ruff as the first doubles pairing across the way. But here, our featured singles match. Spring Lake Park and Irondale. And still in the warm-up stages at this point. Before they get set to go with Paxton Alto, she's a junior. Also a captain, though, Jenna Tillmann. A captain for Irondale. And actually are underway at 40-30. Alto with the lead. Can't return that to tie it up, put us at deuces. So as we're waxing eloquent, they got things underway. Here in the first game of this first set. And it's going to roll the deuces with Alto in blue, of course, for Spring Lake Park serving. They're on the far side of your screen. And too long advantage goes to Alto. She talked to us before the game about working on improving her serve and making that a strength of her game. The junior has a chance to do that and come back very focused next year. Good return there. That had some backspin on it, tailing away. And Rosie, that's something her coach talked about. A little different on her approach.
Right.
Her shot can have some tailing action on it.
Exactly. Paxton Alto works with her slice. You know, that's one thing. She's a unique player, and as you see, she had a little backspin there.
She takes the first game of this set, so she's up 1-0. And take a look at that junior for Spring Lake Park, who will now look to return the serve of Jenna Tillmann. Both of these players experienced. It is the second season, first full year for the senior Tillmann playing #1 singles. Her 4th year overall on varsity, however. And she'll try and bounce back down 1-0 as Alto takes the first. Serving there in white and maroon of the Knights. That'll be on the far side of your screen. And a good drop shot in there. That's a clever shot for Jenna Tillmann to go up 15-love.
She really worked the court there. First long shot, then short, drop shot.
Right-handed serve. Neither of these players putting a whole lot on their serves early. See if that changes as the match goes on. Piece of the net there. Redo it on the second serve attempt.
Looks like a double fault.
30 love, excuse me, 15 all. And Tillmann having a little bit of trouble. 4 straight serves, unable to get it across.
Neither are being too aggressive at this point with their serves.
Seeing both of these players work very well, both backhand and forehand. You get the big smile from both of them as they play a lot. As the shot drops in for Alto, and she takes the 30-15 advantage. A long volley there and came down to this.
It's fun to watch. They both really work in the court well. And, you know, they're making it fun. After that last shot, Alto succeeded, but they both had a laugh after that.
Back-to-back backhands to start that volley, and then a couple of forehands back-to-back, and then they started really moving on the court. And that drop shot of Tillmann returned with the drop shot by Alto for the advantage. Good second serve. And into the net. Can't get the forehand return, so 40-15. Alto up early here in the second game of this first set. She's already got a 1-0 advantage. Two great returns by Tillmann, but she can't pick up third as it is into the net. And that was at 40-15, so the second point and the win goes to Alto. And she will now go back to serving, up 2-0 here in the first. More good placement on that. You see Rosie's talked about a couple of times about moving, using the whole court, and that's what got Alto that point. And she serves again. And again, a deep shot back to the line had Tillmann moving backwards. And she can't get it quite up and over, so it's 15 love. Alto up early. Playing with that back line, and that time just a little bit too deep for Alto, 15 all. So a lot of shots dropped just in front of the white. Too far out on the wide side on the return, 30-15. Alto took her first serve at the point on her first serve after one go round at deuces. Good drop shot in there, found the corner just barely, and it'll be 40-15.
This game so far, as we'll see in the replay, they're really relying on long shots. Points have been earned basically on shots going out. And that last one was just outside the line.
Just out. So it was 30 all. That was that. They let that one go in, and then Alto gets the next one to make it a straight win for her at 40-15. Takes the advantage, and she's won the first 3 games of this set, up 3-0. It's a little surprising, I think, that Alto has quite had the ease of it so far, breaking the one serve of Tillmann. But as you mentioned, Rosie, they're kind of feeling each other out still just a little bit.
Yeah, and as Jenna's coach said, for the Knights, she's a patient player. So even if she's down, I'm sure she's going to look for that comeback and be patient throughout her match.
Another look at the winner there in that set. Jenna getting a couple of words from her head coach, Mike Walseth, talked to us about his team. There was really, he likes the doubles aspect of their team. And we mentioned the #1 doubles going on, Yesenia Ruff and Anna Welty on a different court across the way. And he also mentioned there's a Spring Lake Park tie to this team. Maria Donato, a 10th grader now. She was a junior higher. She was up on this Spring Lake Park JV squad in the district over here. Ended up over at Irondale to play her varsity, and she's playing 4th singles now. So a lot of shared acquaintances. So R2 here, Alto and Tillmann. Tillmann will now serve. Down 3-0. Too deep on the return. Low 15, Alto up. Dropped shot. And a smile from Tillmann as she knows that Alto just got the better of her there. Love 30. And Rosie, when you talk about playing with some of those deep shots, every time you can get one of those drop shots to fall in there, just gives you another angle of your game.
Exactly. Unexpected, tricky play.
And there's a good shot just on the return that'll sneak its way in and then past Alto. 15-30.
Clearly in.
A lot of movement on that shot. Great job by Alto to get it back. I don't know that Tillmann thought she was going to and had a little trouble getting over to it. 15-40.
Beginning of this game, Alto really had some backspin, and then those last 2 shots she had some clean shots, so unexpected.
She can really work that ball to her advantage, and we've seen the pace that her coach mentioned she can play with, getting to a lot of shots that other players might not. And there she forces the error off of Tillmann, and she'll take her 4th game of this set, and she's up 4-0 here in the first. Just watch, Tillmann had to go too far on that backhand, and just a little bit too strong. And so when your strength, Rosie, is being patient and taking advantage of your opponent's mistake, if your opponent doesn't make a lot of mistakes, you're going to have to find a way to beat her.
Absolutely.
And that's the situation right now with Alto.
You know, seeing that they know each other, I'm sure they're looking to take advantage of their strengths and weaknesses. I'm sure they know each other pretty well if they play each other often.
Fault on that. Into the net after a great volley there, and we just see the mistakes coming on the side of Tillmann. I think just a lot forced by Alto. And she's very confident. She's held serve 2 times and broken 2 serves, and up 4-0. It's a very aggressive forehand there. 30 love she serves. Too strong on that return. 40 left. And again, puts Tillmann in a bad way. And goes, sweeps through 4 serves, 4 points, and now she's up 5-0 in the first, and she'll try and put it away by breaking the serve of Tillmann. And Rosie, the other thing her coach mentioned, actually this was Paxton that mentioned her biggest strength was just the energy And when she's got that energy going in a match, she's going to be hard to stop. And she hasn't even had to expend much energy, but you see her bouncing on the balls of her feet. She's ready to go,
right.
And she's taking the fight to Tillmann.
Yeah, and you know, they both spoke on excitement and energy, and it's being seen, especially by Paxton. And she's wanting to work on consistency, especially on her backhand, but you know, she's been really consistent so far, as you see, a clean sweep.
Some very good shots, I think, with her forehand as well, but that backhand has been there when she's needed it.
Right.
Serving hasn't been too much of a factor. She's been quality as far as not making an unforced error on the serve. But you can see there's definitely some room for the junior to maybe pick up a little more pace on the serve, make that a little more of a weapon. We'll see if Tillmann has that in her arsenal here in the first. She's down 5-0 and serving for her life in this set. Tillmann on that far side of your screen into the net. Can't get the forehand back. Love 15. A beautiful day here at Spring Lake Park. Just about perfect for tennis. I know our crew took advantage of that. Rosie and I decided to stay away to let them feel good about themselves and their tennis play.
I'm sure it was fun.
No doubt. Too strong on that serve. Back to back. So 30 love. Love 30, excuse me, with Tillmann serving. Deep shot to deep shot. Both players return. And there it is. A good forehand from Alto to force the shot into the net. Love 40. Serving for the set.
You see in this replay, great deep shots. It's anybody's game, back and forth.
So with set point here. The serve is across on the second try. A bit of a drop tricky shot, and that's going to win the set for Paxton Alto. I believe that was 40 love.
Once again winning the game by a drop shot. Jenna just couldn't get there on that last shot by Paxton.
So in the first set, we've got it at 6-0. They've got it at 6-0. They just didn't move it. And so we're quickly going into the second. With Alto serving. Return in, 15 all. Backhand too far out of the reach of Tillmann. 30-15.
It's one thing Paxton's been using is utilizing that corner just barely in, as we'll see in this replay. Once again, she's looking for the drop shot just in that corner. Looked exactly like her last point, which has been working for her. Too deep.
Backhand comes up short. And again on that drop shot. Another game one for Paxton Alto.
Jenna Tillmann looking to make those drop shots. Just seems not high enough on these ones. As you see, Jenna taking this shot here, looking to make that drop shot just a bit low.
The first 7 games all go to Alto. As they take a break, we'll take one as well. Come back with more action from the second set. Alto up 1-0 after the first.
Hilltop Villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta.
Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
If you need seamless gutters, whether the job is large or small, you can say,
I know a guy!
for your full service landscaping, you can say,
I know a guy!
if you need commercial or residential lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy! I'm Charlie Walker, and if you need professional seamless gutters, landscaping, and lawn care, you can say, I know a guy!
Serving it 15 love. Jenna Tillmann, who's lost the first 7 games of this match and is down 1-0 here in the second. Her backhand trails into the net, 15 all. The serve has been broken 3 times. Of course, 3 times in that 6-0 first set win by Paxton Alto. Irondale on Spring Lake Park tennis action here on North Metro TV. J.W. Cox, Rosie Erickson, another forehand. So Rosie, she's just leaving a couple of those shots out there into the net. We've seen a couple of points for Alto in that fashion. 15-30. Really going to have to make some noise right here. Maybe on her own serve. Finds its way in on the second. Has to chase. Alto in the driver's seat again. Shot spinning away. And some of that, Rosie, might be that tail spinning action on that slice that her coaches talked about. Alto really being able to use to her advantage.
Absolutely. And you've been seeing it often, quite often actually. You know, Alto using her backspin and her slice, I believe causing, you know, Jenna to hit into the net.
Just
a great advantage.
The slightest change has her coming up a little bit short. Drop shot that time on the straight drop. Tillmann able to find it. Back and forth they go. Very aggressive play, and the shot this time though trail into the other court for Alto, so they'll stay alive. Little Tillmann at 30-40. A lot of other action between these two teams. Team-wise, Irondale coming off a match win, neat win against Robbinsdale Cooper. There's a loss to St. Francis in their last appearance for Spring Lake Park. And that was a 3-match win. 3 straight matches they'd won: Park Center, Maple Grove, and Rogers for Spring Lake Park. And they had a 4-match winning streak early on in the season. As we wait for a little tennis ball help. And you check out the top 10 in girls tennis. Edina there, number 1, Rochester, Mayo, Minnetonka. Both of these teams, both of these players looking ahead to what would be some sectional play. See what they can do at the section and state level perhaps.
Paxton did mention she's hoping to have some fun at sections. She said that's her favorite part of the year, you know, making it to sections and having some fun.
The ultimate goal. That time she leaves
Right.
it a little wide, so we go to deuces for just the second time in this match. Tillmann trying to win her first game of this match, down 1-0 here in the second. It's too long, so advantage goes to Alto. And to break her 4th straight serve of Tillmann.
Advantage out.
A great deep shot for Tillmann, and she'll square us back up.
Heck to deuces.
Second game, and take a look at that shot that drove Alto way back towards the line.
I think possibly expecting it to go out. Tillmann with great placement.
Both these players early on played at the back, and again, there goes Tillmann. She'll take the advantage now. As the return goes a little wide. And again, we'll have to wait for that far side match. Be able to retrieve that tennis ball. Featured match between the junior Paxton Alto in blue, senior Jenna Tillmann serving in white. Alto up 1-0 and 1-0 here in the second. Drop shot picked up well. And a great aggressive move for Tillmann to take the game. And she wins her first of this match. That was very aggressive there, Rosie, as it was popped up in the air, and she decided to get it right back, and Alto had no chance to get all the way back to the back line.
As you see, the first time we're really seeing them playing aggressive against each other. But Tillmann winning that game with a great shot.
So Tillmann finds her way even here in the second. 1-all. First point. The Alto serving goes to Alto. So it was a little bit long on the return that you see there. So 15 love. Return deep again. So 30 love.
Deep once again.
40 love. Alto trying to bounce right back. Consistent serves and deep for a 4th straight time. So Alto will take the win in a quick 3rd game of this second set, and she's up 2-1. We'll take a quick break. They will take a quick break. As you look at these two players playing in #1 singles, wind picks up just a little bit. Here down court level. And Rosie's just been a dominating performance until that last game for Paxton Alto. And we will indeed take a break as they wander around the court. 2-1. Alto with the lead here in the second. Took the first set on North Metro TV.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
In Anoka County, contact Twin Cities Insurance Group, your nationwide insurance agent.
Jenna Tillmann serving, down 2-1 in the second after losing the first set 6-0. Up 15 love. And a good shot from Alto. Even it up. too wide that time for Tillmann. 15-30. Had been some aggressive play on those first 2 points for Tillmann. She's trying to get right back into it.
Now's the time to play aggressively. She has to be able to come back.
Down 2-1 here in the second. Tillmann serving on your far side of the screen. She'll do it again, first into the net. And the return on that backhand. 15-40. See again some of the effects of that slicing spin on the shots from Paxton Alto. You watch Alto, a lot of energy before the serve, toe tapping back and forth. First serve into the net. A couple of stretches there to make sure she's ready to go. But very active even before the ball is in play. You watch her back and forth. Second into the net. And that will give the game and a 3-1 advantage in the second to Paxton Alto. So she has lost just the one game so far here today. And that was 2 games ago to make it 1-1. Now she's up 3-1 with a 6-0 set win in her pocket. And she is going to serve, and she's ready to go right away. Can't get the backhand, just came up a little short, so it'll be love 15.
That was a great deep shot by Tillmann. You know, that was aggressive. It was successful.
Again, just tapping the tape, 15 all. Coming up on third serve of this game for Alto. And the way she plays after the serve, if she can just step that up a couple of notches for her senior season, she will be tough to beat. And good spin again on that shot, and more so than the spin made Tillmann move for it. Came back a little deep, 30-15. Deep on the return. 40-15. Alto cruising once again. The one hiccup on the Tillmann serve. The second point of this set. And there it goes out, and she'll take another point in this set and go up 4-1. Tillmann will serve again, as they'll both take a quick break. And Rosie, this is very quickly turning into one of the maybe not the match we expected, with both of these teams both of these players evenly matched. Both of these players played each other a lot, but sometimes when that other player, as Paige Alto does, has a shot that can beat you, it's kind of tough to come back from. We'll take a break. 4-1 in the second. Paige Alto looking to close things out quickly on North Metro TV.
With gold at an all-time high, take that rope and say bye-bye. Earrings, bracelets, rings, and chains, we buy gold at your exchange. Don't send your gold to someone strange. We buy gold at your exchange. Spring Lake Park, Frilly Blade, we buy gold at your exchange.
Probably got in their head. I know whenever I played my
back with you on North Metro TV in Spring Lake Park. JW Cox, Rosie Erickson. We're here in the second. 4-1 Paige Alto trying to break the serve to get a 5th point of this set. It's Paxton Alto.
You see Tillmann really taking aggressive shots here. Those are the ones that helped her in the past.
I believe that return from Paxton was too deep.
Right.
So she will go up 15 love. This is the 12th point that these two players have played. And 10 of them. 10 of the first 11 have gone to Alto, as you see there with the 6-0 in the first and the 4-1 here. First serve into the net. Tillmann will scoop that one out of the way before she gets going. Too strong. Off to the wide side to even us up at 15. Tillmann a little bit of trouble with that backhand return. Rosie, we've seen it long there, and we've seen it into the net more often than not.
And like we've said in the past, I'm sure it's just Paxton with her slice and backhand and able to have a backspin on the ball.
That time the backhand does find its way over. Too long on the second, 30-15. Alto the advantage in the game. Looking to take 2 more to win it here. Trying for the drop shot, puts it into the net. 30 all. Alto before the game talking about her record, a winning record. 10-8, an individual standpoint. Shot return, but set right up for Alto, and she's going to go back down the line at 40-30 and take the point.
As you see, both looking to take those drop shots here. Both successful, then Paxton just coming with a power shot.
So
to win that point.
Playing for the match right here. 5-1 advantage for Alto. And she is now serving, breaking the serve of Tillmann every time but one. Into the net on that backhand. Alto serves at 30 love. Already with a set in her pocket and a 5-1 lead here in the second. And here comes your match point. So Paxton Alto serving for the match. And a good shot by Tillmann to stay alive, 40-15.
A lot of energy still coming from Paxton, as saw on that last point. Really going for it.
And Alto will have a go at it again at 40-15. Great backhand, good drop. And that one will fall in, and a great shot for Paxton Alto to take the match there. And she will win it 6-0, 6-1 over Jenna Tillmann. And a quick match there in the #1 singles, and it goes to Spring Lake Park and the Panthers as Paxton Alto takes it straight, sets 2-0 over Tillmann, and they'll talk about it as good friends. Of course, they'll see each other, no doubt, a number of times away from the actual high school league ranks. So 6-0, 6-1 straight set victory for Paxton Alto of the Spring Lake Park Panthers. And when we come back, we'll talk with Paxton Alto about this victory here on North Metro TV.
Known for its vineyards and hilltop villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta.
Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
If you need seamless gutters, whether the job is large or small, you can say,
I know a guy.
for your full-service landscaping, you can say,
I know a guy.
if you need commercial or residential lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy. I'm Charlie Walker, and if you need professional seamless gutters, landscaping, and lawn care, you can say, I know a guy.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
In Anoka County, contact Twin Cities Insurance Group, your nationwide insurance agent.
With gold at all-time high, take that rope and say bye-bye. Earrings, bracelets, rings, and chains. We buy gold at your exchange. Don't send your gold to someone strange. We buy gold at your exchange. Spring Lake Park, Frilly Blade. We buy gold at your exchange.
Join Ben Hale every Friday on North Metro TV News.
Back with you on North Metro TV after her straight set victory 6-0, 6-1 over Jenna Tillmann, joined by Paxton Alto. And Paxton, congratulations on the victory. You know Jenna pretty well. You guys play away from school as well. Did you expect it to go that quick?
Not necessarily. I thought that I thought it would go a little bit longer than that. I think today I just kind of was in the zone and it just went really well. So
what was working best for you in that match to allow you to get out to that quick victory?
I think I just kind of let loose and went for shots and went for winners that maybe I wouldn't have, and not being so cautious helped.
You went right after, and you certainly did, and you saw that with a lot of shots. One of the shots was working for you, a couple of winners in a couple of different games, that short little drop shot, and that caused her a lot of problems. Was that something you were looking for that you knew you could exploit in this match?
Yeah, because I've played her so many times, and so we kind of know things about each other's weaknesses, and so I was kind of trying to do that as often as I could.
Now, moving forward, you've still got a lot of time left to go in your singles matches here this season. What are you going to take away from this match as far as something you could still improve on and get better? Like you told us before, you're looking forward to sectionals, and you can improve a lot before you get there.
I think I need to work on, probably my serves, my main thing. I think I need to have a harder one, because I feel like that's my biggest weakness, and that should be something that, when I'm serving, it should be a strength. It should be easier to win those kinds of games. So.
Well, Paxton, good luck the rest of the way. Good luck to you and your teammates as well, and hopefully we will see you making some noise in sectionals down the road.
Thank you.
Paxton Alto, the winner here, 6-0, 6-1 over Jenna Tillmann on North Metro TV. The winner between our featured match between Spring Lake Park and Irondale. For everyone with North Metro TV, including my partner Rosie Erickson, I'm J.W. Cox. Have a great rest of your day. You've been watching high school girls tennis on North Metro TV.